Sometimes the remedy for pain is often right near the wound. So if you're feeling any kind of pain in your career or your artwork, stay tuned and we're going to discuss that. When I was a little kid growing up, I loved to play in the woods, and often I would encounter poison oak in the woods or poison ivy depending on where I was, and I would get that all over, especially like in the creases of my elbows or my knees, and it would just be the worst pain ever. Couldn't stop itching. But what I discovered was that the remedy is often right near the wound, the source of the wound. So right near the poison oak, for example, there was a bay tree, and the leaves of the bay tree are great for soups, but they're also very curing for any kind of a skin irritation. And so I would crush the bay leaves and rub it over the poison oak area, and invariably it would just be a minimal problem and it would go away quickly. So I call this my INTT series. So you've heard of the IFTT, if this then that, but it's if nature then that. So I take a lot of lessons from nature. So this is INTT, if nature then that. So just like in nature, if there's a pain point, the remedy is often right near the wound. In your art career, I would suggest that you take a look and just step back and see if wherever you're experiencing pain, whether it's no time to create, whether it's the fear of creating, whether it's overwhelm or priorities, or you're just too busy with everything that you have to do, often the remedy might be right near the wound. For an example, I didn't have time to create these video series, and so I almost didn't do it, and I'm hoping they get better and better, of course, but I didn't have time. So what I did instead is I started back up on my exercise program, and I am creating while I'm running. So you're seeing me in a hat and my shades and my running gear, and I'm pausing on my path to record. So I'm getting actually two benefits. I'm getting back into my routine of exercising, and I'm also finding a moment to create. So the pain of not having time or the pain of not exercising, I'm actually addressing both of those in this series. So if nature then that, find something that can transform you in whatever pain area you are in, and find the remedy of that right nearby. I challenge you to do that. And I will offer too that if you're feeling any kind of a fear, creativity is actually waiting for you to move through that fear. It's actually right there saying, choose me, and it will actually transform whatever you're feeling into an ease, into free from fear, into ease of pain. So it's actually helping you transform whatever you're feeling in whatever areas right now, whether physical, mental, emotional, your mind, body, or spirit. All of those things can be transformed through moving through creativity. So I encourage you today, and then see what you can do to find your remedy right nearby, perhaps even under your nose. So let me know in the comments your experiences with that, and if you do find a remedy, I would love to hear all about it. So thank you so much for dropping by today.